Blaine.
Roy W in the chat.
Got you, fam.
Yo.
Let's go.
All right, well, I guess we're live, boys.
It's working. See, now how is Blaine live? Like, Blaine's live is not having any issues.
Let's go.
So he's live on Facebook?
Yeah, it says he's live on Facebook.
It's that mini truck of difference, I guess.
The old
Live now.
Boom.
Live for me.
Oh, Genie's on Facebook.
It says Liberty Base Shop live.
Well, listen. Why don't we put these guys backstage, black out the screen? I got an announcement to make, and we can come right back on.
All right, we'll try to clean this up here. Boom. Maybe. What? There it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben here. But welcome to Liberty Base Shop's Days of Our Audio. Sponsored by Down for Sound, Stetson, Resilient Sounds, Sundown Audio, XS Power, American Bass, B2, JS Alternators, and Ruthless. Everybody take this time out and share this stream. Boy, do we have a recap of Scraping the Coast. Boy, was it a hot one, huh? I want everybody to mark their calendars. The Liberty Base Showdown, the second annual, August 9th and 10th, is sponsored by Team TCP, Easy, Team Bada Bing, and Team Defiant Decibels. And you know what? While you're there, come and visit some of the vendors. We're going to have JS Alternators on site. Prodigy is going to be on site. Down for Sound is going to be on site. Explicit. And of course, your boys right here, Liberty Base Shop. So without further ado, I introduce to you the internet, the TikTok sensation that's sweeping the nation, and there is no imitation. Tyler, TCP, Basehead Mechanic, more. And how can we forget about the one, the husband of the real loud one? Traumatic sound or audio. Traumatic. It's traumatic. TRAUMITC. I don't know. He'll tell us. But none other than one of the leaders himself of Team TCP, Robert. My wife is louder than me. And we got the guy who's blowing up bounce houses. He'll be in your backyard, and he ain't driving there. The loudest 18-year-old I know, Mr. X Boomin himself, Caden Petrie. And ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget about our Liberty Base Showdown, sponsored by TCP, Easy, Team Bada Bing, Team Defiant Decibels. And come and visit the vendors on site. JS Alternators, Prodigy, Sound, Explicit, and of course, your very own Liberty Base Shop. And this episode is sponsored by Ruthless, Down for Sound, Stetson, Resilient Sounds, XS Power, Sundown Audio, American Bass, B2, and JS Alternators. Mark your calendars right now. Liberty Base Showdown, the second annual, August 9th and 10th. Take this time. Share this stream out. Were you able to make Scraping the Coat?
Blaine, I love you, buddy. And that was a beautiful, beautiful intro. But I'm ready to throw my phone across this room right now because we are not live on Facebook yet. Yet we have 20 people watching this. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube right now, if you could do me a huge favor, and I mean huge, share this on your Facebook. Or if you are on Facebook or wanting to watch on Facebook, go to Blaine's Facebook page at Blaine Hastings and share the crap out of it there. Okay. We are not live on my Facebook, on Caden's Facebook, on Rob's Facebook, none of them.
Man.
For some reason, the guy with the dinosaur phone and the dinosaur internet connection is having no issues at all. This is
still wear a watch.
Where's the screen at on that thing, dude?
Huh?
Where's the screen on your watch?
It's a sundial.
Dude, that thing's crazy. That's ancient technology, dude. I've never seen nothing like that. Hey, but to all 21 of you guys watching right now, I love you guys.
Probably on Mini Trucker 88 too.
Majority of them. But like for real, this sucks. I do not know why our social media accounts are not working, but it's really ticking me off.
My back's getting sore carrying this crew, man.
Oh, bro.
Oh.
You know
God,
what?
it must suck, Blaine.
I'm not gonna lie, man. My shoulders were pretty light this weekend since I wasn't carrying my boy Blaine around because he said I'm not coming.
Loser. I'm a loser.
Big L. Big L.
Big L.
My back was hurt.
Not a little L.
On the whole weekend.
Did you have to babysit Jace, Rob?
I did. I had to teach him how to use words.
Really?
I was a bad boy. Let me just tell you this, okay?
Bad boy.
Dude, that video is iconic.
For some reason, everybody is. I don't get.
It's not letting me share mine either.
Dude, this is so dumb.
Jace, do you need to would you rather?
I'm in control.
Wait, shit. Would you rather? Guys, would you like to play a game of Would You Rather?
Uh-oh.
Lord.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's start.
I'm down.
Dude, Jace hit us with Would You Rathers at least 20 times on the way to Scraping the Coast and back. At a minimum of 20 times. And that was just the Would You Rathers. That doesn't include some of his other games that he wanted to play.
Hey, the time went by real fast.
Come on, dudes.
I know he was in the back playing I Spy.
It didn't go fast for me driving.
Bro, that is a lie. That is a lie.
Tag team effort between me and Jace's dad the whole weekend driving.
Yeah, you know what Rob had the audacity to say? I'm not letting some kid drive this big machine around when my freaking build weighs probably twice as what his does. It hurt really bad. Like my pride went from here to here. Okay.
No, he said that to you.
He said that to me.
Yeah, I told Jace I didn't trust him towing.
That's right, D. My man went in his mini truck.
Jeannie is spot on. We were passenger princesses this whole trip. It was fantastic. Listen,
That's Jace's new title.
All right. Would you rather? Okay, let me ask you this. Would you rather go to a show that was like 104 degrees plus humidity?
Nope.
Or go to a show that is 32 degrees and spitting snow?
Yes.
I'm going to the snow because I'm turning my ish up.
I'm turning my ish up.
Snow
because think about it. I mean, you ain't got to worry about your subs burning up. They're on ice.
That's facts.
I mean,
I get behind that.
I would say as long as it's not windy and snowing. Because when it's windy, then you can't put tents up.
Yeah, it's got to be a perfect little wonderland for Mr. Petrie up here. Of course, there's wind when it sucks when it snows, man.
Dude, I've been to a show where it was freezing cold out, and I hated it. Like, I absolutely despised it.
Well, you told me today that you don't know how people do it in Mississippi.
Say that one more time. I'm typing this. I'm sharing this still. Hey, we're 30 freaking viewers, even with all the malfunctions. Let's go.
Yeah, you told me that you don't know how people in Mississippi do it.
Oh, I don't. Different. I think they're built different down there. Like, that's facts.
You complained all weekend.
Listen, I was only complaining because of how hot your amps were, Jeannie. I was complaining for your amps, not myself. I would never do that. I'm pretty laid back, and I don't
amp
get.
never really got hot. Actually, the only amp that ever like got a little hot, like thermal protect hot, was her mid highs amp.
Ooh.
Bass amp, no problem.
Which is crazy because I hear these internet rumors that these amps are just so bad.
Put up the clue, brother.
Well, even when the amps got hot, we would have a little break, and then they kept playing.
So, guys, listen. After going to that show, I'm really fired up for Liberty Base Showdown on August 9th and 10th. Okay? I am super fired up. We've got the Inma Series sub that's getting ready to pop off. We're doing that giveaway. So, again, guys, if you see that ad popping around, you know how to enter. Tag your friends in it. Hit that share button. We're here to spread the word about it, okay? If you guys didn't see, we had to make a new event page, which absolutely sucks, but it's already picking up a lot of momentum, so I'm super excited about it. The original one was giving us issues. We weren't allowed to add other promoters into the event to help share things and to grow it. And then when I did try to fix it and I tried posting on it, it did not work. So I was like, all right, I'll just bite the bullet, make a new page, and be done with it. So there's 2 pages. The other page that is old now is clearly labeled in the description. That is the old event page. While the information on there is still relevant, it's just not going to be updated anymore with new and upcoming things. Like our newest sponsor for this year's event, which is Team Control Pressure. Super excited to have them on board. Oh yeah, baby! Came in with a tier 2 sponsorship, so they have definitely laid down the moolah to support the event, and we're really appreciative of that. I know a lot of TCP makes the haul from North Carolina and even Florida, all the way from Florida, which is crazy.
Like the southern tip of Florida,
like the tip,
like where all the rich people are.
Yeah, the ritzy people who think they're hot shit. The rich people that are so rich, in fact, that they won't even send $100 payment every blue moon for product that may or may not be theirs. I'm just throwing that out there, dude. Anyways.
Wow. Interesting.
Be your own
Way to
folks.
drop the ball.
it do be your own people.
2 as far north as New
I don't
Hampshire.
know who that is.
Oh, yes. We have people who do pay their bills, who do call you and want things. I'm just saying, man, them down south people are built different. Just saying.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm about to be giving Tyler a good lump sum of money in the next, like, 2 weeks or so.
Oh, really? Do you just want to send that my way by chance? I mean,
Jason will probably make its way into your pocket. Don't worry.
hey,
Probably.
guys, you know this.
What do you mean, probably?
Tyler is building this monster build and is just putting inventory onto the side. Like, yeah, that's mine. I'm speaking for it right now, but it's coming. But he's building the monster build. It will be here eventually. Hey, we got a blessings all the way from Puerto Rico, and that looks like it's coming from Blaine. And that's coming
Let's
from
go.
Blaine's channel. Hell yeah, let's go.
Shout out to
Rotary!
Blaine. What would we do without Blaine?
I don't know, man.
Oh!
We got some pink
That's
lemonade there.
not Diet Coke.
That's water.
Thank
I
you,
want that
Jimmy.
off stream. No, I'm not allowing that. That's blasphemy. You just lost your Coke sponsorship. Go get a freaking 2-liter now before. Yeah. Get that taken care of.
Dude, like, Blaine is such a changed man. Like,
Nah, man.
7:16 on a Wednesday afternoon, and he's not drinking Diet Coke. Are we serious?
Okay. I'll bring him back on now.
Who you want anymore?
Where's the old Blaine?
Hey, Dad, I appreciate you for coming in late to the party. We know we're not live because StreamYard is being extremely stupid, and I'm ready to throw punch it. Okay.
Shout out to
The old
StreamYard.
Blaine is gone because nobody liked the old Blaine. The
The old Blaine is dead.
the old Blaine is.
I like the old Blaine.
Oh,
All right.
fire shirt.
That's
We
fire.
gotta get 50 people in here.
50?
people.
I feel like
Yeah.
mailing a
30.
shirt out.
Do you realize how hard it is when like 3/4 of our audience is not available right now? Like, this is
Real.
awful. Although Blaine's has a major uptick in viewership tonight, which I love. I like.
Shout out to
Thank you,
Blaine.
people. Anthony, thank you, brother.
Anthony Gordon coming in with the
Let's go.
stars. We appreciate you, brother, and we're seeing it this week. Thank you so much. Hey, and actually, you can see it on StreamYard now. Whenever you donate stars, it doesn't actually say anything. It's just a blank message.
I hate that because then you can't like say how many stars you got. You know what I mean? Or
I know
gave.
it's so dumb. There's another platform we can go to. It's going to take some getting used to, but I think we're going to make the switch next week because this sucks.
Yeah,
I agree.
I might have difficulties. Took me 3 weeks to get where.
We'll help you. Mark.
It took him like 10 weeks to go live.
All right,
Yeah.
listen, we got to talk about this. People were very emotional about. Oh, hey, look at this. Hold on. We got to get a shout out here.
Damn.
Bradley Gardner got his Liberty Bay Showdown car audio 2-day pass just now by
Shout out.
pre-ordering his tickets on libertybayshop.com. Let's go. Boom. Hey, and for anybody who is
Big
wanting to
boom.
travel to this event and enter into the car show, we are having a car show event. Going to be judged by the Show and Shine department of Mecca. So it's a nationally recognized judging organization. So it's super exciting. All the awards are going to be pretty awesome. I'm excited about that. And we have a full breakdown of the awards and how that is going to work on libertybayshop.com. So you guys can see all that information. But huge shout out to Bradley. That is freaking awesome. Guys, we got to talk about Scraping the Coast. The internet has been taken by storm with the haters on this event. And it's weird this year. For an outsider looking in, it's Slamology scraping. Like, you go to those shows if you're the who's. That's how I've always viewed it.
I just want to say the people that are mostly hating are the fucking people. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Whoa!
Rob is
Let's
speaking
go.
with
Come on,
emotion.
I just
Real
dropped
emotion.
the people that are
Get 'em out of the
that are
trailer.
hating are the ones that can't get in the club. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
They
Okay.
hate
I
the
hate
mouth
from outside
so
the
they can't
club.
get in.
Hey, that's I would get behind that. I saw a lot of
Rob's
opinions
spitting
that I
bars.
were like, man, I don't know if these are even justified.
Oh,
I don't know, man. I wasn't there.
Walls. People were breaking the rules. I didn't do. I hate stunt walls.
Stop it.
I had no problem with any stunt walls. at all.
Okay,
Come on,
talk to me
man.
about it. Why weren't these stunt walls annoying this time?
Because they weren't really stunt walls. It was more just loud doors that actually sounded good.
Yep.
People had good sounding doors, and they were playing half decent music. Now, I won't sit there and say
Was
it's
it
my
English?
type of music, but it was still.
Yeah,
was it
like
English? Was it
yes, very much
Some of
so.
it was
It
English.
was
Some
English.
of it I looked at Jason and was like, you know what
Some
they're
of
saying? It wasn't bad.
The
was- I
people
mean, like
that
I
walked past it were vibing, and that's what's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I
mean, I
can
feel
get
like-
behind it.
I feel like if every stunt wall would play music that everybody knew, I don't think people would hate on stunt walls as much.
I agree.
I don't know. I still don't like stunt walls.
Okay, like if you're not being obnoxious with it and you're playing decent music,
That's the
I think
worst
it's-
thing you could have said.
Dude, look at this loud guy. Hey, guys, I got to give it a shout out here. Matthew Brown
Uh-oh.
gave me a solid freaking demo at Scraping, and he was putting on a show for people. Like, huge
dude,
shout out to
RIP
Matthew Brown.
that sub though. That way he destroyed that sub was kind of insane.
Hey, listen, we all actually have to we should probably say a prayer right now. Pray to the base gods above. We got to pray that our boy Matthew Brown is able to attend the second annual Liberty Base Showdown.
Yeah, we gotta
He
do
will.
Oh,
that.
bro, God.
Everybody, let's
Pray
bow
up.
our heads for 5 seconds, please.
Yeah, everybody please.
Bow the head.
Oh, we're still doing it.
Let's just say
Amen. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
there's enough
Absolutely.
people from North Carolina coming that you guys should all get together and just like carpool. Like, just make it like
That's
a
what I'm
huge road
saying.
trip for all the audio dudes coming from North Carolina and South Carolina.
A big convoy. Dude, I'm just stoked because we got people from Canada coming down. Like, this is
That's hype.
bananas.
That's hype.
We got people getting passports and driving down to Liberty Base Showdown. I find that to be insane, and I'm stoked because of that. Also, I am working on a list of Airbnbs for everybody right now. I'm working on it. We are working with I actually had a very productive phone call with the event, where the event is located, the owners of it. They are the most supportive people I've ever worked with putting on a show. Like, they are backing us up to the hilt with this event, and I'm so grateful for it. If we run out of room, we're accommodating room for trailers with different locations. There will be security at this event, so nobody's gonna have to worry about their crap being stolen or things going sideways. The car show and the awards where they're going to be held, I'm not going to announce it just yet because I'm going to do a live video on it. I'm super stoked about where this is being held, but it's pretty awesome. Every year with Liberty Bay Showdown or any event that we had in the past, I've always done my best to make it something memorable, something that stood out. And like last year, we had a 100-foot American flag on a crane hanging up where you were coming up the hill and you could literally see it coming up the hill. It was a super cool thing to see. That was a memorable thing. This year, I want to do that same kind of thing, but in a little different way. So I'm super excited about this, guys. One might say I'm fired up. Anthony Gordon, is JP coming? Yeah, all the JP crew is coming. All the boys from Florida, Vegas, Roderick, all the guys are coming up. So super excited to have them there. David Cook's coming up, which, guys, I need to give a shout out to David Cook.
Maryland, the closest tree.
The last year and going into this year, I've got to build a really good relationship with David Cook. And the more I hang out with that guy, the more I just grow an appreciation for him.
Respect.
Dude, it's next level. He's not out there killing people with demos. He's not out there to shit on anyone. He is out there for himself to have a good time, and I love that.
This weekend he had his build playing, and he was letting it play, and he just walked to the back of it and pulled out a lawn chair and sat it up and just left his build playing and just let people
insane.
They just kept coming and getting in. And from what Braden was saying, he got in there and he said, "Man, them subs were cooking." He said it was so hot inside that cabin from those subs. He said it felt like 200 degrees at the port, but Dave was letting it go and just having a good time talking to people and hanging out.
So, Marilyn, you're bringing up a great question. What is the bathroom situation to be? So we're going to do porta potties at the event, okay?
I already answered her.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry, Blana. I'll address everybody, though.
I told her the nearest tree.
So this venue does have indoor bathrooms, and we were trying to get those bathrooms available. The problem is that keeping those bathrooms clean and being able to use this venue in years to come, if we don't outgrow it, it's a huge risk because people do not maintain things very well. They're not, how do I say this? A lot of people don't share the same values that you and I have. So insurance
ruins it for everybody.
Yes. And so they had an issue with another event that wasn't ours, obviously, but it was a different event, and it kind of ruined it. So we're going to do porta potties, but with our porta potties, we're going to have them cleaned out for after Saturday's show. So that way Sunday they're fresh and ready to go. We're not like these places that milk that shit to the very end.
It might be a nice idea to have like one or two porta potties that are solely for just women to use. Because I feel like, I hate to say it, but dudes are disgusting, man. We are. And we ruin a porta john, I think, a lot quicker than what the women would. So having like one or two reserved just for women to use would probably be, what I'm saying.
I think you can probably do that.
Anthony says, if my dad lives through surgery, I'm coming for him. Dude, I hope everything goes well with you.
Yes.
Man, sending good vibes, dude.
Anthony, dude, you give out some of the craziest demos I've ever been around, dude. You're a whole freaking vibe, dude. So I'm praying for your dad, man. And if you can make it, that would be fantastic. But
absolutely.
Matt Brown, back to the
I was laughing at Matt's comment.
He said, dudes will chill on the floor. Just say it.
Hey, that is true. That is very true.
Have you guys seen the picture of how people use gas station restrooms? It's like a dude. He's got his hands on the wall, his feet are on the wall behind him, and his butt's facing up in the air, and it's just a turd shooting to the air on the floor.
Oh man!
All right, Rob.
I don't get those in my feed, Rob.
Everybody watching right now, I need to know: have you guys watched Dave Portnoy's One Bite Challenge? I need to know.
Yes. One bite, you know the rules.
How could you not?
Dude, I think this is our sample right here. Okay. I think this is how we're going to know if I need to get a developer on this and if we need to do it, okay? Rob, I've actually really been thinking about this idea, and I don't think we'll legally be allowed to film that video that we're thinking about.
Well, duh. I could have told you that.
Well, okay. Why didn't you then? Like
'Cause
I
You were excited, and I didn't want to stop a young man's dreams.
okay, guys,
Shout out to
listen.
Rob.
One bite, everyone knows the rule. Are you with me on this? Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, he usually does one bite and then goes right to the crust.
Crust.
To be honest.
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So, hear me
Eight,
out.
nine.
Same concept, Blaine.
Same concept. Keep this in mind. But when you guys are driving across the continental U.S. to these base shows and you got to go, you forgot the Pepto, you forgot the whatever else it's called,
Modiums.
Imodiums, and you got to go. That is a scary, scary situation because it is a game of Russian roulette. All right. You don't know if you're going to walk into a crackhead bathroom. You know, maybe there's a needle or two on the floor. You got to watch your step. Or it looks like one of those Resident Evil bathrooms where there's overflowing crap coming above the lake.
Call Blaine for good time written all over the side of the walls.
You know what I'm talking about. So, me, my father, and Rob, on the ride to the airport, had a vision. And that's really what it was. It was a vision. So if y'all steal this idea, I'll know who you were and I'll sue you because I'm saying it first right here. Okay.
Oh God.
One wipe. Everyone knows the rules. All right.
Dude, and just like you
Dude,
said,
that's insane.
it's one white and then there's the crust. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
Nah.
dude, it's
Nah,
a
that's
review
kinda
for
crazy.
restrooms. You can literally use a restroom and leave a review that everyone can see little drop dots, and it'd be like, clean restroom, had soap, was in
Drop dot.
soft
Sorry.
toilet paper.
Was it 1 ply? Was it 2 ply? I mean, these are the things we are going to start to judge. But
Dude, I ain't got time to go in there with like a white glove and do cleanliness, man. I need to go in and then leave. What are you guys up to?
okay, no,
That is
listen to me.
lame,
Listen to me.
man.
Listen to me. I thought about our exit strategy. I think that this idea could be sold to like the Woz app or to like Google reviews.
Charmin would buy it from us.
Charmin would. And listen, when you're driving down the road and it says police reported ahead, it's going to say, hey, 9-star bathroom reported ahead.
Dude, big
There
deal.
we go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a real flusher. This one will flush a cat. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like,
this is the real deal.
that's what the world needs, man. Because, dude, I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. This is pro tip. You guys are allowed to use this. I'll let you use this one. If
Okay.
you guys find yourself in a situation where you need to use the bathroom on the way to a
That's
trip,
what I'm saying, Anthony.
I know, I see the comment. On the way to a show, use a hotel lobby restroom. Just pull into like a Hilton, run inside, use the hotel lobby. Those lobby bathrooms are almost always clean.
Oh.
Bro, why is this the conversation?
We're talking about
Anyways,
In peak,
9-star.
we're in peak show season. We got to make sure that the people know.
Oh,
Dude, do you know how many people are traveling for audio events? They need to know this stuff.
Speaking of traveling, dude, Anthony Gordon posted on his Facebook. I got to give him a shout out because I did something similar.
Hold on.
But Anthony Gordon posted on Facebook just to let everybody know we're sitting here talking about the kind of demos that he gives. This man is going to be traveling. He needs to be using the app that we were just talking about because
what I'm
he's talking
saying.
about he's going July 5th. He's going to be in Kentucky. July 13th. He's going to be in. I'm assuming that's Wisconsin. I don't know my states. July 19th. He's going to be in Michigan. July 25th. He's going to be in Ohio, and then August 2nd. He's going to be in Kentucky. That's a dude that would benefit from using this app.
So, like, I mean, never mind.
That's facts.
Okay, like, what's the scale though? Like, is it gonna be like a clipboard? So, like, real talk. You're in the truck.
No.
You're in the truck. You get out of the truck, and you just have a dude. You just hold on. You're telling me you get out of the truck with one of these, got a freaking piece of paper.
See, listen,
and,
you can't film. Okay, here's the issue. You cannot film when you walk into the bathroom because there's a privacy issue there.
I never said film. Like, you're
waiting
walking
to
in there with a
happen.
clipboard and like a checklist, and is it like?
But listen, I think if we set up a tripod in the stall, waist up, so you don't see anything, and you document the experience.
That's where you lost.
Nah, you
Where-
lost me there.
I'm not filming myself taking a shit.
My man Dan is in the comments. He said, I share a trailer bathroom in the Middle East. And let me paint a nasty photo for you guys. What he's talking
Oh no.
No, tell them about the Japan ones. Those are disgusting.
about. No. This is worse. When you're deployed, sometimes you have to use these trailer type bathrooms where it's like it's a trailer with multiple toilets, but you don't have privacy. It's kind of like guys when we go in and we see urinals on the wall with no walls in between, and everybody's all like in the corner in the bathroom. This dudes are wiping right next to you.
Okay, let me ask you this, Rob. Serious
It's
question.
like prison.
No, God.
Hey, have you ever asked somebody to hand you
No.
some toilet paper?
No, man.
I've never actually used one because, fortunately for me, I'm just going to say it, my rank allows me to have some nicer ones.
Oh, okay.
Anthony Gordon says demos and DBs, not the shitter. I'm with you. We've been on this subject for a while.
Yeah, I'm with Anthony, bro.
No, he slaughtered me. That for some reason the whole we
Oh,
talking
no.
those
Our ideas are
porta potties.
Ideas are just stolen.
All I'm telling you is the Japanese bathrooms that Rob described me, they're not even toilets. Just don't even get me started. They're just in the floor. They're a hole
Is it
in
a
the
bidet?
floor. And no, it's not even a bidet, dude. It's just a hole in the floor.
Hey, it's already been stolen, Jace. On Apple apps page, they have something called Squat or Not Toilet Finder.
But you know what? It's not the Clean Latrine app, okay?
The name we came up with. Hey, Anthony said, are we doing Ruthless versus Down for Sound at Liberty or what Ben Ruthless Hearst? Is Ben bringing the Hearst to Liberty Bay Showdown?
If he does, let's run it. That would be gangster.
Hey, I will say, I see you tagging Penny. Jason, I got a demo of Penny's build this weekend. It was my first time getting a demo of it. Was that your first too, Jason?
Second time.
Dude, that was one of the most brutal demos. I'll put his demo build up there with Matt Brown's for me. And Jason, I watched your demo with Matt Brown. I don't feel like the demo you got was the same demo that Jeannie and I got. And Brandon
Are
Moore
you
did.
telling me that my boy Matthew Brown was sandbagging me, dog?
I'm telling you, he was down subs whenever you got your demo.
That hurts.
We got the beans. It was lifting my body up, and I'm a big boy.
That hurts.
I'm a big boy.
Matt, you're just gonna have to make it up for to me at Liberty Bay Showdown. That's just the bottom line.
Real.
I'm telling you that right now. That
I
would
would
be,
like to see the Hearst versus the Patriot.
dude. I would love that. It would be a blast. That would be a fun head-to-head match. Crowd loud. Just let her go till she blow kind of thing. That would be a blast. I would be so down for that.
Would you be down for sound for that?
Yeah, cuh. I like that. Hell
Hey, I
no.
do want to give a shout out this weekend. I never expected it. We went out to eat with the Down for Sound crew, Dave Cook, JP, all those guys, and it was at a pretty nice steakhouse. And JP covered all of our food, and
That was very nice.
I was not anticipating that or expecting that because we were kind of like a last addition to his party that he had already. I saw people on the internet hating and talking shit because his tip, but what they didn't see is if I remember right, he put money on top of the actual card when he paid. So it was cash plus the tip. And I think his tip was like 25%.
Oh yeah, it was a very generous tip with cash on top of it. So
People are going to talk, but I guess that's what he wants when he posts a picture of it.
And those comments were from top fans too. That's the funny.
That's
dude,
what
that is wild.
That's why he does what he does because I guess he doesn't really care about what they say as long as they're saying something.
Yeah.
But it was nice though.
absolutely.
It was a really nice dinner, and that potato soup.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. That potato soup was gas. It was legitimate gas.
It was really
Oh,
good.
God, not the potato soup.
No, dog. The potato soup was it.
Let's be real. Going to audio shows more than just the show itself, man. We had a damn good time. Just the dinner, just the vibe all around. The ride there, the ride back, every bit of it. Just
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite part of the trip was the 6-hour drive down and back.
well, not for me. I was driving most of it, so it wasn't that fun.
I'm gonna have to bring Jeannie on because I feel like Jeannie and me are gonna be able to say the drive was good.
Y'all are
you're-
past the princesses.
Dude, I offered.
Jace
and you
claims his
denied
title
me.
very proudly.
Hey, I
Oh.
was denied.
Here's another good thing that happened this year. All
Oh.
the Yeet boys that had the super squatted trucks were getting pulled over left and right and getting tickets.
Rob was so
Let them
happy.
have fun, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
listen, if
against
they
that.
They shouldn't be poor. They should get any level kits. And when the cop pulls them over, just go.
Jesus.
Hey, no, like for real. My favorite part of the show was really the drive down, drive back, just because I got to hang out with Rob and Jeannie the whole time. It was a really good time. It's the experiences built leading up to the show is what makes the show special. Like if we were driving down to a show and something crazy didn't happen with one of the vehicles, like it wouldn't be the same. Like I feel like you have to have a little bit of chaos on your way.
Tyler and I have had some chaos on our way to like TDH and on the way back to TDH, both with Eric's build, with Tyler's belt situation, little stuff, nothing crazy, nothing too crazy we couldn't fix real quick. But I agree, like it wouldn't be as fun or interesting if there wasn't something to add to it.
Because those are what you remember from the show.
Yeah.
Brother.
And I'll tell you, that's why I've stayed friends with Tyler, because he's a mechanic, dude. That's the best person to travel to a show with is a mechanic.
Cade, pull the picture up on the group chat.
We shit on the side of the road.
Okay.
Something breaks, I look at Tyler. What is it, man? What are we doing here? He's like, I'm not on the clock. You got to pay me for that.
Goddamn right.
Oh my God, what is this?
Okay, guys, listen. I also have to let you know this. I think I'm going to open up. Sorry, this is our boy Stuart. This is our graphic. Bro, Stuart is a dog. Okay, Stuart.
Oh my God.
Bro, Stuart is a dog. I don't know how he does this, but he figures this out.
How are your shorts on and off at the same time here?
AI is not there yet. Okay, give it a break. AI is not there yet.
It's not there yet, but we're close.
There's a cutout on the bottom of those shorts.
Imagine the instructions you have to give to AI for it to do that. And just imagine what AI is thinking the whole time. Like, what is wrong with this guy?
I'm just curious what the bag is. Like, clearly it's toilet paper, but I don't know what it's going for. Anyways, Stuart and us, okay, on our way, Rob picked us up at the airport, and that's when the chaos really ensued, okay? Because we were saying so much weird stuff, like we were trying to say something, but something else would come out. And so,
we're just so excited to be there, dude.
So anyway, Stuart started, making AI images of it. So I had a thought that we should make like a scrapbook and have anytime like something dumb happened or something funny would happen, we should let Stuart do an AI scrapbook for us of like all the funny like gaffes and stuff that we would have over the weekend, and then try to dissect it on the live stream that following week. And whoever didn't show up would have to try to dissect what transpired. I think that'd be hilarious.
So Anthony, to answer your question, my build won't be done for a while, man. We had to take a step back with shop burning down. That really held us back a lot. And because of that, I've turned all my attention to Jeannie's build for this season and making sure that it's on kill mode. It'll be at Liberty Bay Showdown. It might have some more changes, and it's looking like it might have a double windshield for that show.
Man, I'm thinking about bringing the mini truck to Ohio.
Uh-oh.
Oh, snap. Is it going to have some subbies on it? Or are you going to be loading subs at the show?
That's usually, hopefully, how it'll go.
That'd be cool.
Just cool. Right up and just throw a couple 12s in there that I need and just plug and play,
Dude, a build that I'm fired up for is Ninja's, because Ninja said that he's bringing his to Liberty Bay Showdown, and I'm stoked about that one.
Dude, really? Ninja's going to kill somebody. Like the way Ninja and Anthony demo, dude, we should not let them, like the regular casuals that don't come to shows, they got to get a forewarning. Like, that's not one you get in.
That's fact.
Do a couple laps first. Get in a couple other big loud builds first, and then go get in that one.
It's crazy.
If you tap, they're not letting you out. They're dragging bodies out.
And that's facts, dude. That's literally what they're doing. I watched Anthony murder some people, and it was wild.
Funny question, because to go back to an episode a long time ago, is your boy going to be hosting an org at your show?
Base Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah, Base Wars should be there. I got to lock them in for sure, but Base Wars will be there.
Turning a new leaf?
Well, listen, somebody's got to do Crowd Loud there.
Yeah.
I will not be competing.
I love
We
it.
just gotta make sure you understand the rules before you compete.
Oh,
Well, let's make sure everybody understands the rules before you compete.
there you go.
I agree with that. I agree with that. You're not wrong.
I'm there to have fun. I'm not there to meter.
Hey, we got to get a shout out here to Armando. I don't want to butcher that last name, from Santa Maria, California. Just ordered 4 Down for Sound Pro Audio 654 6.5-inch speakers. Thank you
Can
so
you
much,
do
buddy.
everybody on screen and in the chat, Jace, a favor? Please try to pronounce the last name.
Oh God.
Say his
Butcher.
name, please.
All right. I'm going to send it to the group chat real quick.
No.
No.
no,
So
no.
you guys know. So if I really butcher it, you can be like, hey, man. Like,
See, we're showing you love for ordering. This is what you get. A quick shout
okay,
out,
hold on.
my
Let
guy.
me. I'm dropping a screenshot into here. Hold on. Let me get this name here. I gotta blur out his address because I'm not gonna dox him.
So Gina made a good point. She said when Ninja and Anthony are parked next to each other, they are a whole vibe. They hype each other up. It's like they compete for who's going to kill somebody first.
Competition.
What a thing to compete for! I mean, I love it. I love it. So much.
With fire in their eyes, they're just locking eyes with each other. Like, I'm going to get them first.
Okay. Armando Mascoro or
Where is it?
Scoro.
Let's see.
Mascara.
Let's see.
Mascaro?
Mascara. Yeah.
Mascaro.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
Bad,
butcher it that
man.
bad.
That could have
I
been
was
worse.
expecting
Could've been
something
worse.
like bad.
Oh, Jeannie, Jace, would you rather write a check or try to say that name on live? I would way rather butcher a check because I can void that shit.
And you can write a really big number.
Yeah.
If it's voiding, like just write a big number.
Dude, I'm gonna write something I know how to spell. That's
$1.
A penny.
Dude, we have so many shows coming up for real. Like in the next just like quarter, there's so many shows happening back to back to back to back.
Oh yeah.
You got Slamming for Soldiers, Liberty Base Showdown, Sundown, Battle of the States in the Carolinas, TCP, Car Audio. Is it Car Audio Direct in Canada?
Yep.
Shout out to
Ruckus. Is Heatwave
They're all gone.
later in the year?
Will you throw those away for me?
Heatwave
It's
is
pretty late in the year, I thought.
But dude, there's just
Was
so
that
many.
the one that everybody disliked because of the stunt walls, right?
No, I think you're thinking of that one they had in Florida. Tyler knows what it used to be called. The one that's other than Made of Steel.
Slam Fest.
Slam Fest. It got shut down because of stunt walls. From what I
Good.
heard.
Okay, listen.
It was like
Hey, what? Dude, we were gonna have a show called Whammin' and Jammin', and that show was taken, and it got shut down that same year we were gonna do it. But I was like, oh, I won't call it that because somebody else is doing it, and it got shut down because of stunt walls and stuff like that. It's a true story. I literally had the logo and everything made. I got to answer 2 questions here. Anthony said, Jason, is it a 1-day or 2-day show? Liberty Base Showdown is a 2-day show. If Liberty Base is putting on a Liberty Base show, it's 2 days or bust. I'm not making people travel all across the continental U.S. for a 1-day show. And yes, I am referring to a really big show that is still a 1-day show that is stupid.
You can actually say the world because we have some Canadians coming.
Yeah, that's very true. We've gone international, bud. It's a big deal now. We can't say that. And then Marilyn said, Jace and or Caden, are you doing Slamming for Soldiers? Yes, we're going to be doing Slamming for Soldiers.
I will be there too.
It is our first time going back to Slamming for Soldiers after the venue had been shut down many, many times. So my boy Rob talked me into it. We're going.
And my boy Anthony talked me into it. I got to meet him to pick up some goods, hopefully, and he's going to be there with his build too. So
That's
a lot
awesome.
of TCP folks in the house.
A lot of TCP folks in the house. Almost like we could say that TCP might be entering into the Loudest Team Award and going and show out. Anthony Gordon, buckle up and get fired up because I think TCP needs to go down there and put some numbers up.
I want to know who's challenging us.
Dude, I don't care who's challenging us. I think you bring your team and let's run it up. Let's go. I ain't no freaking scared.
So the Scion's going to be ready, Caden?
Brother, it's ready right now. Nothing's
Caden-
changed. It's on kill mode.
Caden said that he was going to borrow what is it? 8 of my 83s to go 1 per sub just for quality reassurance. Just so we didn't have to stress anything.
Brother, let me tell you, I can't even get it to max volume without the subs just dying.
Well, you better bring it for this classic. That's all I got to say.
The Patriot, X Bowman, Anthony, Trixie, all the big builds are going to be there. Like, dude, this is going to be a good show.
I got to be honest with you. I need to get out there and get to playing on the Patriot and get them subs broken before I go to a big show like this. Because they need some playtime in it before I go whamming on it the way I want to.
Just throw some 10 hertz for like an hour. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I think Slamming for Soldiers is a one-day show.
Which, again, I'm sorry.
Dude, I think one-day shows have their place, but I think those are more for like the smaller local shows. I've never been to Slamming, so I don't know how large of a show it typically is.
I'm sorry. When you come to a show,
I'll say it. Sundown should be a 2-day show.
For sure.
Every time I go to Sundown, I'm pissed off because it's hot, and I'm sad because it's only one day.
Dude, my thing is when we got people from Canada coming down, right? Like, I want them to be able to have an experience. Okay? It's a 2-day event. I do not care what I have to do, what it's going to cost me. It's 2 days. I got people like Anthony coming down from Michigan. I got people like Blaine coming over from New Hampshire. Okay? I got people like Rob coming up from Georgia and Tyler, where the rich people are at the tip of Florida, driving all the way up to hang out with us. Why in the hell are there one-day shows like that? I'm sorry. I say it with love. It's just I don't get it.
Anthony, the way this, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, Jace, this team award goes to the loudest team of the day.
Caden, can you please pull it up and get us an update on it, please?
I'm just curious, how many do we put up?
Yes, sir.
Like, is it like you can only put up 3 builds to represent your team, or is it you can put up and it's just based on an average?
It's like 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, and it's an average of all 4 members or 3 members, whatever it is. I'm hoping it's 4.
TCP's taking it.
Did it get posted on their page?
Who knows? It's kind of hard to find some of that stuff. But...
dude. I wish other shows would really jump on board with stuff like that. That might be something we might have to think about doing for the TCP show, because I like building that bit of rivalry between the teams to get everybody fired up and ready to go to compete.
Sometimes
he's making a very good point here.
Yeah,
one-day shows are hard to get a demo and give demos. It's impossible.
I tell you what, though,
break your build and then you can go give demo or get demo.
Oh, God. Or you're just like Rob, and then you eat all day, and then you go eat a monster burrito, and then you
binge eat.
You're useless the rest of the day.
You just go gorge yourself.
Yeah.
Not tell you what, Liberty Base Showdown, it's better to run around than it is the demo.
Hey, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I had a blast last year, and I'm really excited because I think our turnout's gonna be bigger this year, and I think there's gonna be a lot of new faces. So I'm really excited. Dude, I'm stoked about this venue. I am so excited that it's on pavement. I'm so freaking dude. The only thing I'm concerned about is the room, like having enough room for everyone. And including the car show, we have 6 acres of parking, so I am not concerned. But it's like just the layout, make sure everything's flowing good because we got pavement now. Okay, we've got pavement, and it's gonna be just. Oh, I'm so fired up. I'm excited, guys.
Shade
you can't tell
in some areas.
What is it?
Shade in some areas too.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. There are literally where the vendor section is gonna be. I'm gonna have a video that goes live so it gives a tour of this venue. But where the vendor section is, there are 2 rows of trees and a brick walkway in between the 2 with concrete or with like little barricades where you're not able to walk or drive in and out of. And it is a full-blown in-person experience where you can walk in and out of there and not worry about getting pegged by cars. It's shaded so you can kind of get away from the sun for a second.
Something that we need to remind people of, since it's going to be on concrete, is make sure if you're going to have tents that you bring something weighted to hold your tents down so we don't have to worry about blow-away tents in people's vehicles. I usually bring the stakes, but I never remember to bring something heavy, so just a reminder.
Yeah. Yes, and as a reminder, the Genie will be turning it past 30 at Liberty Base Showdown.
It'll be ready.
Let's
Guys,
go.
I'm very serious. Like I really hyped up the last year's show and the shows prior, and I really was excited for them. But this year I'm feeling different. Like I feel like this year we got a venue that really wants to work with us. It's got all the characteristics. I mean, hell, it is home to the world's largest apple basket. Have you ever seen the world's largest apple
That's what I'm
basket?
saying.
I don't freaking think so. Okay. Do you know? Can you name anything better than apple pie? I can.
Pudding. Banana
No.
pudding.
No, I can.
Yeah, banana pudding
Apples
for sure.
that created the apple pie. I'm just saying. And don't get me in here with banana pudding, whatever. That's the weirdest shit I've ever heard. Okay, that's weird. That's wild.
Oh God, there's gonna be an eruption in chat. Here we go.
That's why you're
Yeah,
so
dude.
small, Jace. That's why you're
Are you-
small and you're often mistaken for a child.
That's just because he doesn't have facial hair yet. He's working
He
on
eats
it.
apples
Dude.
instead of bananas.
It's right there. Don't act like I ain't got it. I haven't shaved in 2 days. Look, it's there. I just choose to
2
be
days?
clean shaved.
If your body weight starts with a 1, don't talk to me.
Damn, I can't even talk to you. Jesus.
Everybody say hello to Mav.
WMF.
We're
Dude,
thick
guys,
boys
Mav
down
is
here.
a spitting image of me.
There's a lot of thick boys in the car audio world. I think it's because we realize that we're not athletic and we settle with car audio. We're like, yeah, that's
We
something
have
I
to
could
settle.
just sit in
Yeah.
there and turn some knobs.
Turn some knobs.
Pretty much.
Oh my God. Rob's really good at turning
Gyros
knobs.
into the blacktop, great, and leave almost no trace. Yeah, but man, if an insurance company see or if the venue guys see you drilling into their concrete or into their pavement,
Oh, boy.
dude, they will freak. I'm sorry. That's a
That's-
great idea, but they will freak.
I'm with you, Dave. I'll be there with you. That's a good idea. I'll just make sure nobody's watching when I do it.
Let's be real. You'll be in the Liberty Base booth. We'll be watching at all times.
I see if I see an impact anywhere near the concrete, it's game on. Okay. Dude, listen, I'm fired up, guys. I really am. Like, there's a lot of work that goes into it. We're working on event shirts right now. I'm trying to get those knocked out so they're here in time. Although it's stressful, they're coming along. We're locking in the final vendors and sponsors for the event.
Jason, how are we going to know who's staff and who's like just regular?
So anybody who is staff will be in a yellow vest provided by us and only us. So nobody else will be getting a vest but us. So if you see somebody with the yellow vest on, those are the people you ask questions to. All of our staff will be equipped with walkie-talkies as well. So you'll be able to get in contact with somebody if they're all the way on the other side of the event. Plus a golf cart's usually riding around the whole time with staff to ask questions. And there will be one gate to in and out. Okay. So if you're leaving, you're getting a stamp or you're getting something to be notified.
Yep.
There's no in between on that one. I just want to make sure that we know who's in the event and who is leaving the event at the same time. We're just trying to keep track of all that stuff. Guys, when I say like we really thought about all this, like I am fired up right now. I think not this weekend, but the following weekend, we're going to go do a tour, like a live video. I'll probably film it as well and then update it or upload it on the YouTube to give everybody an actual visual of how everything's going to transpire. So it's going to be awesome.
Now, I hate to be the guy that asked this question,
Go for it.
but this weekend when we were at Scraping, when we first walked in and they asked us to look in our cooler kit, that needs to be known. Is it a dry event? Is alcohol allowed at the event? Is it?
So
no
here's
glass?
my policy on this, okay? Here's my policy on this. I do not want alcohol onto the property, okay? For safety reasons. You guys are driving in and out of the show. I know some people get DDs and stuff like that, but you're giving demos. There might be somebody there with a heart problem, whatever. If you're not fully there, you can make a mistake. I don't want that to be responsible for, right? At that same sentence, I am not going to sit there and be your mother and watch you all day long and check your cooler and everything else, right? Because you can bring it in your car.
What I'm hearing is be responsible. Don't
Please be responsible. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Be responsible. That's a better way to put it.
I'm not sitting there policing it. I'm advising everyone to not be drinking. There will be no selling of alcohol on the property. That is a statement. There will be no sales of alcohol on the property. There will be guys with show cars there and everything else, and we cannot risk ruining one of those, right? My insurance would be honked off.
Hey, Jeannie said
even Mav's like, come on, Anthony might want to have a toddy or two.
Jeannie says staff will be a lot nicer than Scraping the Coast was. Just saying. Listen, the staff at Scraping the Coast was a little intense. Not gonna lie.
Very intense.
Jace went over there and had to let him know, like, listen,
I'm Liberty based. I had to let him know who I was.
Legitimately, he walked over to the guys. They're like, you can't park there. Jace's like, says who? I'm with these guys. And I was like, damn, Jace, all right. I see you.
I had to put my big boy pants on, and it got serious.
Uh-oh.
And we still couldn't park there.
That's the worst part.
I got us a better spot. Thank you very much.
He did.
I'm just saying, staff will be a lot nicer. I'll be the staff, so it'll be okay. Ask Jace all the questions. I'll just be walking around.
Jace was in boss mode. He was HBIC at a show that it wasn't even his.
Hey, sometimes you just got to act like you own the place.
Well, you should have seen it when he pulls out his big card that says Liberty Base on it. That's when it gets real serious. You don't know who I am.
He kept saying that to me all weekend when we were driving into the show and things like that. He was like, Rob, don't ask, just go. Just ask what you know what you're doing, just go. Don't even ask.
You have to. If I had $1 for every time I did that and it just worked, I'd be very rich.
That's how I used to skip school. Just walk out the front door. Just right past that.
In high school, we had a Krinos across the street, and students were not allowed to leave the property. I would just look at the teacher and be like, hey, I got to go grab something out of my car. I just walk over and grab pizza and come back. Like, what? Right. What are you going to do? This was in my car.
I just noticed if you just do it with confidence, just walk right past them as if you were walking with a purpose, they never question it. They just, whatever.
Man on a mission is what they think.
That's facts.
Not messing with that guy. He looks like he's really up to something.
Well, listen, guys, we are an hour into this thing, and I'm now on baby duty officially, so I've got to make sure I'm playing dad here. Guys, listen, August 9th and 10th is Liberty Base Showdown. Mark your calendars. I want to see everybody there. Some of the baddest builds in the country are going to be there, and I'm super grateful for that. Scraping the Coast was absolutely awesome. We will have our full video up this Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Do not miss it. It's not the longest video. Might not be my best video, but I can tell you that the content was good, and I got to meet some really cool people who support LibertyBaseShop.com all the way down there. And that was just a really cool and humbling feeling. And I got emotional a little bit when I was down there because of that. It was a really cool thing to see. I'm serious. It was a really cool thing. And that'll be in the video. So that'll be really cool to show you guys. Guys, don't forget the TCP show. Rob, remind me real quick on the dates.
That is the first weekend of September. So you're going to be looking at, I'll tell you the exact days, September the 5th and 6th. Well, technically it's the 5th, 6th, and 7th because it's the Saturday and Sunday is the 6th and 7th. It's a 2 day
show. I got
show.
a hair appointment that day.
I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens.
I got to go get frosted.
Guys, we got some really great events coming up. We hope to see you guys there. Rob, where can we find you on social media, buddy?
Traumatic Sounds on YouTube and just Robert Williams on Facebook.
Heck yeah. Blaneyard, where can we find you at?
Right here.
Blaneyard, I like that.
Trucker, 88. Not to be confused with 69.
With Mini Trucker 69.
Know,
completely different.
YouTube. I've been ghost for a while. I'm just like in mini truck mode.
And Caden, where can we find you at?
X-Boom Petcher on everything.
Oh, yeah. And our chief media correspondent who lives with the wealthy people down on the tip of Florida. Where can we find you?
I know the wealthy people you're talking about. It's Basehead Mechanic on YouTube and TikTok.
Heck yeah. And guys, listen, don't forget to buy all your car audio coming from us at LibertyBaseShop.com. Your number one source for all your car audio equipment. Mav? Yeah, let him know, Mav.
Use code Blaine, save 5.
But yeah, Mav's agreeing with that one, guys. And until next Wednesday at 7 p.m., we will see you guys later. Peace.
Mav wins over the crowd.
Mav is not having it right now.
Yo, Pop.